How many people have ever heard misery loves company? Misery loves company. What does that mean? What does it mean, misery loves company? Do you know?
Is if you're feeling bad, it's always good to have somebody who likes to be around you and to make you feel better.
Okay. All right. So if I'm in a bad mood and you can come along and be in a bad mood with me, then we agree and that makes us better, right? Makes us happy. Well, that's the same idea of multiplying and dividing integers. So the rules are, to begin with, ignore the sign. Just forget about it for a second until you're finished multiplying or dividing. So you don't have to pay any attention to it until you're finished multiplying and dividing. And then, once you've gotten your answer, if they are both the same, in other words, if they agree, if they are both happy or positive, or if they are both sad or negative, then the answer is always going to be positive. So if they agree, if the two signs agree, the answer is always positive. If they are different, the answer is negative. If the signs agree, the answer is positive. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. It's that simple. So if you have two negatives, like here, we have a negative times a negative, the answer is positive. Positive. It's always positive if they agree. Now, I know that seems confusing, and there are a lot of reasons why, but if you'll just stick with this, if they agree, if they're both negative or both positive, the answer is always positive. If they disagree, one's negative, one's positive, the answer is always negative. Okay, let's do it one more time. If they agree, if they are both positive, the answer is positive. If they are both negative, the answer is negative. Positive. Let's try it again. If they are both negative, the answer is positive. Excellent. Okay. If one is negative and one is positive, the answer is negative. That's it. That's all you have to remember. So you forget about the sign for a minute. You solve the question, either multiplying or dividing, and then in the end you put either a positive or a negative. So if the signs agree, if they are both positive, your answer is positive. If they are both negative, your answer is positive. If they are positive and negative, your answer is negative. Very good. Okay, so let's do a little practice. Yeah, this is easier than the other. You don't have all those rules to remember. All right. So let's look under multiplication at number 1. So we have 2 times 3. Do they agree? Yes. Well, first of all, let's multiply. So 2 times 3 is? 6. And do they agree?
Yes.
The answer is positive. So our answer is positive 6. How about negative 9 times negative 5? What's 9 times 5?
45.
Do they agree?
Yes.
The answer is positive. Okay? That goes against what you're expecting. You're expecting, because they're both negative, the answer should be negative. But it's not. It's positive. Because both of them are positive. Are negative. Okay? How about negative 1.3 times 0.4? Let's multiply that out real quick. So I have 1.3 times 0.4. 3 times 4 is 12. 4, 5. I got 5.2. Do you agree with me? Oh, sorry. I got 5.2, but I haven't placed my decimal yet. Anybody remember where the decimal goes on this? Kent, I just said the wrong answer, so. Adina?
It goes right where it brings down.
That's what I was about to say, but I was wrong. Yes?
No, it goes before the 5.
It goes before the 5 because when we're multiplying, we count. We have one number behind the decimal here. We have one number behind the decimal there, so we go over 2 places, and we place our decimal there. It's 0.52, and I apologize. I said 5.2 to start with, but I was wrong. Okay, so our answer is 0.52. And is it positive or negative?
Positive.
I hear different answers.
Positive.
Do they agree?
Yes.
Yes, so the answer is positive. Every time, if they agree, the answer is positive. Okay? Even if they're both negative.
Oh, I seen the minus sign, so I didn't see the little dot. So I thought it was like 1.3 subtracted by, or, well, yeah, 1.3 subtracted by 0.4. So that's on me. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, so let's look at the next one. Negative 2 times 9. 2 times 9 is 18. Do they agree? Are they both positive or both negative? No. The answer is?
Positive. Negative.
Okay. Quiet, please. 8 times 10 is? 80. Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Very good. Now, be careful on number 6. 0 times 12. Negative 12.
It's just zero.
It's 0. Now.
No, it's just zero.
Now.
There's no negative.
Stop and listen. Can it be negative 0?
No.
There is no such thing. So the answer is just
Zero.
0. Okay? Okay. So let's do the last one. 3.2 times 2.1. So I'm going to go over here see if I can find some space. So 3.2 times 2.1. Remember, count the number behind the decimal once you're done. So 1 times 2 is 2, 3, 0, 4, 6. I got that. I have, when I add them up, I get 6, 7, 2. And how many numbers go behind the decimal?
Twice.
Elijah, 2? Yep, because there are 2 here. 1 and 1. So 6.72. And is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Good, because they disagree. They disagree, so our answer is negative. 6 divided by 3, what's that? 2. Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Because they agree. All right? Negative 10 divided by negative 5. So start with 10 divided by 5 is 2.
Positive 2.
Okay, wait till I ask, please. So it's positive because they agree. Okay, negative 50 divided by negative 10. What is 50 divided by 10? 5. Positive or negative? Positive because they agree, right? They're both negative. That's why they agree. Good. Okay, let's look at the next column. So we have negative 24 divided by 3. So what's 24 divided by 3? 8. Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. 16 divided by 8? 2. And since one of them is negative, our answer is negative. How about 600 divided by negative 6? 100. Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. And then our last one, we have 4.2 divided by
2.1.
2.1. And you may remember the rules. We have to move our decimal over one place each time. Goes there. So 21 into 42. I can do that in my head. It's 2. So 2 and positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative because one of them is negative.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Even though I got a lot of